Something happened. We had our man QUAMINA MP booked for an earlier interview. A few things came up, but we're still here with him. He's with us. And I wasn't looking at missing this interview for any reason, and so we just decided we're going to talk to him for a few minutes. QUAMINA Breda Akwaba, Bibi Aboko. Good to have you, man.
Thank you for having me.
So I've known QUAMINA personally for so many years, but I think this is the first time.
Yeah.
We're like sitting in work.
Very crazy. First of all, I would apologize for not being here early.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. I think things happen. We love you. We love your music. We love what you do. And I think I can just say this for a fact. The Mid-Morning Radio Show, you know, your music be our music, you know. Every single time your songs come out, it's myself and Ganj, you know, pushing it. And so ideally, things like this, we'll just shift it to another side, but we say no. If I'll be this side. Yeah. You recently got back from the US. What sent you there? How was your trip over there? Was that your first time in the US?
Okay, so it wasn't my first time in the US, but it was my first time being in the US to like do music stuff. Yeah, I was there to like promote my album and then do like a little club tour. Yeah, so that was what actually took me to the US.
How was it?
It was great. I was able to do like 6-7 states. 6-7 states, and then I came back like I spent like 2 months doing all of that. Yeah, I was able to visit Audio Mark, a few places that I had to go and have conversations at and all of that. So yeah, it was very fruitful.
Help us understand how the system works for you, QUAMINA. I don't know. I think you barely do interviews. That's one thing. People just know QUAMINA MP as a hit maker, the guy that's just making good music and chilling and going. But structurally, in terms of your business setup, how do things work for you? Do you work with a label? Do you have a manager? How does the system, you know, work for you? How's your setup?
Okay, so I don't work with a label.
Okay.
I work with my manager. Yeah. My management, literally like my people, like my friends, people I grew up with. Yeah. And then, yes, I go for interviews. I do a lot of interviews.
You do a lot of them?
Yeah.
You just don't come to our side?
Oh, no.
I think you're on the drive. I think you're on the drive with Kojo Manuel. Yeah, you do. But it's we barely see you on our side over here.
Yeah.
How is it like funding your music? Since you work with just your manager, do you guys pretty much just raise money through music and spend it on your stuff? You get investors. How do you do it?
Literally, it's just everything is coming from our pockets. Like everything we get from the music, that's what we put it back. Like we put it back in the music, and then say it's also from our pockets. We put it together and then we make it.
Does it get tough sometimes?
I'm not gonna lie, it's tough. Like it's very tough actually, because it gets to points where you wanna expand. You wanna pay a lot of people to do a lot of stuff for you. But I be like the budgets to, so it gets tough sometimes. Yeah.
Averagely, right?
Yeah.
How long does it take QUAMINA MP to record a song?
How long?
Yeah. That's the thing. I'm asking genuinely because I haven't seen you, in the studio setting before.
Yeah.
How do you record? Are you the type that likes to get the beat sent, or you go to the studio and do a vibe and get a producer to work on something? How does it work for you?
It actually depends. There's sometimes I play beats, and then two days ago.
You play beats as in you yourself?
Yeah. Sometimes I play the beats. After making the beats, I record on it, and then let's say 2-3
Wait,
hours.
so that means you do beats yourself? You are a producer yourself?
Cinnamon. Every hit song where you hear, it be me a producer. Yeah, every song.
Did you start off as a producer, or it's something you learned along the line?
So I used to be a rapper, right?
Okay.
Like rap. Yeah. But I wasn't getting a chance to be in the studio to record because I didn't have money to pay producers. So my strategy was to learn how to make beats. When I come to your studio, I make my own beats. You're gonna get impressed, and you're gonna give me the chance to work with you. So sometimes if you play 8 beats for producers, and then they will allow me to record a song or 2.
We used to trade with it.
You understand? So that's how I started. Yeah. So I've been a producer ever since.
Which one do you enjoy doing the most?
Yeah. So I'm
recording the music or producing the beats?
I'm not gonna lie. The whole process together is very interesting. I love it when I'm producing and then recording on it at once. It make crazy sense. Yeah. Sometimes I'll sit behind the computer. I have no idea. I just start making melodies, playing the beats. At the end of the day, I would have like a full song done. Yeah, it's magic. It's beautiful, bro.
If you weren't doing music, doing production, what would you be doing by this time?
Like when I be pilot or I be doctor.
That's what you had interest in? You wanted to be a doctor or a pilot?
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to say that.
Okay.
But I don't know. Trust me, if I wasn't doing music, I don't know what I would have been doing right now. Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, this music journey has been amazing. I mean, I don't like it. It brought me where I am right now, and I'm very thankful.
Did you see yourself getting this far with the music? Honestly.
So honestly, when I started music, I knew I was going to, be successful in this music thing. You understand? Because even back in the days, back in high school, my people used to talk about, say, Charlie, you there, if you finish school, if you don't do music there, you see, I'll talk to people, somebody will be like, me after school, I don't go do, I want to do some journalism or something. I just say, hey, Charlie, to me, serious, and I said, then you understand. But yeah, I have always been, this guy with this stand behind me. Then he be rapper before.
He quit. He quit enter management.
Yeah, right now, they see back in school, my energy was bad, so all of them had to invest their time into mine, and then,
Great. Where do you want to send this music thing? How far do you want to go with it?
Global.
I'm going to ask a question after that, so I just need to...
Global. I want to do great things with my music, you understand? I want to expand the reach, this will be our team. I want everybody to Opam Gangnam Style type shit.
That kind of stuff, yeah. I like that.
Everywhere. Yeah.
You've had songs so far, I mean, a lot of them top charts here in Ghana and that, but which of your songs would you describe as your biggest? I mean, of course, you see the numbers from the back end. Yeah, so far.
My biggest, I think I would mention, it will be between We Are Here and Among for Girls. Yeah, because I'm saying that because We Are Here and Among for Girls being 6 years old. We Are Here was 2018, Among for Girls was 2019. But that effect, it carries every single minute, every time. So now
it fits in every mix. You can be played anywhere, weddings, you know.
So now, anywhere you go play the song, it's the same energy. Yeah, I feel like these two songs has been a blessing in my life. You understand? Yeah.
The places the song went, you, of course, got the data. Did it get outside Ghana?
Yeah.
Did it do well in other places?
Yeah. Me being in America made me realize that, these songs been big from long. And then I feel like I was supposed to be doing what I went to do. I was supposed to do that
earlier.
Back long time back. Not my fault. I mean, I was working with some people and then it didn't go as I wanted. So yeah, but time no go, you understand? Yeah, the love outside the country is crazy. Yeah.
Back to the main thing I wanted to ask you. So you're a producer, you make music, you're obviously in the music business out here. There's been several times people complain about the fact that our music doesn't cross borders because of maybe the dialect, how we do our songs, all that. I mean, from the producer bench and the artist bench, what do you think are some of the things we can do to enhance our music or get it to go farther than our music goes? Do we need to change and start doing music in English? Nah. What do we have to put in?
I feel like we are doing amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, musically, we are doing amazing. Our people are very talented. I'm not going to compare our people to anybody, but what we do is amazing. I think the only thing is we need more support. The people here, we need to love what we do more. And then I think that is what's going to help us.
But do you think they love what we do?
Yes, they do, but I think it should be more. Yeah, it should be more because this is us. Do you understand? If you go carry somebody for somewhere, give them all that support whilst you have people from
Are they not giving support to what they love? Are they not liking what they love at the moment? Don't you think the style and what we decide to do music about also matters? I'm saying this because I don't know if there's been a time where you've done a song, I stand to be corrected, but all your songs are fun songs. When it's QUAMINA MP, it's music that's gonna have fun with us, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Don't you think we need more of those ones? I mean, because if I'm gonna go through a very tough day and come sit down, I'm gonna listen to music, and you're gonna tell me about some problems. Yeah. You barely do, but I know personally you have issues too. But
of course,
yours is it a personal decision, or that's just what you decide to go with? Maybe with decisions with your team. Is it tactical, or it's something you just do?
Okay, it hasn't been tactical, and then I make all type of music though.
Okay,
yeah, I make like different music, but I think the people know me for the party types songs. And then one thing about me is before I sit behind the PC to record a song, I have this mentality, yo, I want to make a song that if somebody hear, you go jam head or something you go give you some. So that'll be one thing we had to think about. But also, I feel like every genre or any type of music they speak to
a certain type of crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just say the people they love the party plenty, so
yeah.
I mean,
we the party every day, so we need more party songs as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
One other thing I've also realized with your music and your growth is the kind of collabos you do. Also, I stand to be corrected, but QUAMINA has no miss when it comes to collabos. I think I can. UD Black, you Sister Fia. Which other ones?
Kwesiata, Medical, with
Sarkodie,
Stoneboy.
What kind of mindset do you get into when you're doing collabos? Is it you just try to go in there to conquer?
Oh,
I mean, how do you do it?
So I make the songs. I start like I go hear maybe the artist in vibe on the song. Say, hey, this one, if this person there on the song, I go be fire out. And then I go move to and then I maybe share me with the person's verse. Sometimes too, I just go there and then like it just go come to me. You understand? So it hasn't been like tactical like that. It's just like everything just the flow. You know?
Have you ever struggled to get a collabo with anyone? Maybe in the past, maybe something you're still working on in your album. Who was the toughest to get on an album? Oh, sorry, a song, a collabo.
The toughest. I won't lie. Everybody that I've worked with being tough, but also being very has been like a blessing to me. You understand? Because if anybody I've worked with, if I send a song out, before I'll be able to like reach them, you see, like you have to like go through the rights process. Okay. Even though we all be colleagues, but still to give that respect.
You respect the processes.
Yeah, and then when it gets to them, and check, and then they run out for me. You understand? Yeah. So big shouts to everybody that have had events from Shamo Bebre and then, you know.
What about outside collabos? Are you ever planning on crossing outside Ghana? Because it's almost as if all your collabos are with Ghana people. Are you too comfortable with home?
No, I don't be so. So far, I've worked with, from outside the country, I've worked with YC from Nigeria. He's on my album as well. I've worked with Oxlade, but that song is not out yet.
It's not out yet. Okay,
so
cool.
I think so far...
Respect that.
So far it's been Oxlade, YC. Yeah, so far.
Yeah, I think you can do better, so you should add some more.
Yeah, we are still working hard.
Bring some more. I mean, let's cross the borders and get into the Togos. You might want to look inside the... Yo, listen, too fun. This is the thing. I believe we don't need... I was listening to a song today, Two Rims. The guy is from somewhere inside Benin, Nigeria, and he has one of the biggest songs on social media right now, Respect Your Elders. Ganj might play it for us before the show ends, but
I think I will check
the guy... What's the guy they talk? You know, they understand Seth. But, you know, they enter at that side. And I'm seeing collabos, people trying to jump on it. And so I think if we can, you know, spread our wings. I mean, you're making good music, but for us to grow bigger, we need to enter farther. Let's talk about the album. The current one you have out, what's the title of the album?
Title of the album is Love in a Club.
Love in a Club.
15 good songs.
Great.
Yeah, it has like, most of the songs be love songs. Yeah. So I chose to do that because like, people haven't really heard that side of me.
They see you as a party boy always in the club.
Exactly. So I was like, yo, you know what? let me show them like that soft side of me as well.
And it was love still in the club, still
understand?
partying. So you didn't take them out of the jam zone. You still kept them there and then gave them the love. 15 songs out of it. How many collabos on there?
We have QUAMINA. We have Stoneboy, Medical, YC, Ara the J.
Ara the J.
Yeah, Ara the J, and who else? Yeah, I think that's.
And it's out on all platforms?
Yeah, all out everywhere, Charlie. Baby, out anywhere.
Have you shot music videos for some of them?
Yeah, I've worked on the one with QUAMINA and Medical. It's called Chrome.
Okay.
Yeah, we've worked on that one, so we wait for the right time to put it out.
Perfect.
I'm about to shoot with Stoneboy. I'm about to shoot with R. J. And then, yeah, we are working.
All right, so we're going to check out the one with Stoneboy.
Straight up.
I think it's my personal favorite because of time.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is try and get QUAMINA MP back in here at the studio so we could talk some more. This was very brief, but I just needed to I just needed to ask a few questions so we can, get into the album proper. But Love in the Club is obviously the new album you have. In terms of personal direction, is this album a representation of any new phase in your life? Love, I think the previous ones were dedicated to your late dad Bongo. But this time is Love in the Club. Has anything changed? Or that be man nowadays, be them.
Oh yeah,
and I've been backstage.
I chop love. I catch love for club before.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the fact that like it's not something people believe in. Like nobody believes you can find love in a club.
How is the lover boy QUAMINA MP like?
Too sweet, bro.
Okay. Some more. Sweet. Tell us some more.
Oh, too sweet. QUAMINA MP, the lover boy, be somebody where like, yo, if you're a girl and like me and you ever have that thing, trust me, like you never go feel forget about me because I'm the sweetest. I'm different. Yeah, that's what I believe.
What's your biggest red flag about the opposite sex?
My biggest red flag? Kasabibre.
You know they like chatty.
They don't do too much, I know like people where they do too much, they talk plenty and all of that. You understand?
Are you mad? Silence is golden. You understand? So yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, my brother, for coming through this morning. It was quite brief, but yeah, the album is out. We're gonna check out the one with Stoneboy. The title of that one is Medusa. Guys, the album is out on all platforms. Make sure you do check it out. I'm gonna wrap up with Nyan Sakasa.